Hey everyone, I'm here for my May, what is this, 2015? Yep, that's the year we're in. 2015 book haul, and I have a lot. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? I have 13 books. Oh, I thought I did so much better this month. I did not. I have just as many books every month, and I don't stop. So I'm just gonna hop right into it, I guess. I got these from a couple different places, so I'll go through them as I go. The first book I just kind of picked up on a whim because we went into Ollie's, and those stores are bad because their books are like $2 or $3 and I can't help myself. So I saw this. This is Dark Triumph by Robin Lefevers. This is the second book in his Fair Assassins trilogy series. I think it's a trilogy. All I know is it's wolfy and high fantasy-ish and assassins and all that good stuff. I actually have the first one. The first one is Grave Mercy, and shameless admission, I'm pretty sure I got the arc of that when it came out, which I'm pretty sure was at least 3 years ago. So I figured if I got the second one and possibly get the third one if that shows up in a bargain section somewhere, maybe I can just marathon through it and actually read the books that are on my bookshelf. The next 1, 2, 3, 4 books I got from Books A Million because I can't help myself in that store, and it's the closest bookstore, so I go there a lot. I picked up a copy of The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melinda Salisbury. I read this last month and it was featured in my April wrap-up. I just thought this book was phenomenal and I thought the cover was gorgeous, so I wanted to pick it up while it was still in hardback. This is just kind of like a high fantasy, kind of with mysterious magical stuff, like powers thrown in. I just thought it was really, really well done, so I wanted to have an actual copy of it. Next book I got, I'm really excited that I found in the bargain section because I've seen a lot of people talk about this and it just sounds really intriguing to me, and that's Night Film by Marisha Pessl? Marisha Pessl. Sure, yep. This was on bargain for $5.97 and it's a hefty book. All I know is that it has to do with a director of horror movies and then there's a murder in his family, and I believe his daughter has to go and kind of see how the actual real-life murder is linked to his movies. I may have just made all that up. That's possible. But I'm really intrigued because this book has like clips or like screenshots of websites as they're investigating this murder, so it's kind of more of an interactive reading experience, so that sounds really cool. So I picked this up because it's a big ol' hardcover in the bargain section. I also picked up Attachments by Rainbow Rowell because I have not read this and I really want to because Rainbow Rowell is amazing. Okay, and moving on to my book outlet books. So I bought a lot last time and they send you those like $5 off coupon things every now and then, and that's just money that I don't want to go to waste, so of course I had to do another order on Book Outlet. I picked up Broken by Lisa Jones. I like horse books, so this has a horse on the cover, so I bought it. I don't actually know that much about this, but it includes horses and redemption, and it's probably gonna make me cry all of the ugly tears, so I got that. Next book I got is The Rosie Project by, I want to say Graham Simsian. Graham? I don't know how to say that. I've seen a lot of people talking about this book, and I think there's a sequel out called The Rosie Effect that I keep wanting to pick up, but I need to get the first one, and this was on Book Outlet in hardcover, and it's really pretty. All that I really know is it's kind of like a scientist who is trying to find a wife, and then he meets a girl who is trying to find her father, I believe, and I'm assuming some lovey-doveys happen there, I'm guessing. It just sounds kind of like a pick-me-up, really good feeling book, so I picked that up. So the next book you all are probably going to judge me about, and that is The City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, because I am one of the last people in the world to have not read these books. I've been steadily collecting them, and I really want all of them in hardcover because they're pretty, but I'm pretty sure I got the first one when it came out. How long ago was that? Years and years ago. And I haven't read them, so I kind of am on a journey to collect all of them and then binge read all of them. So that's gonna be, I think, my goal by the end of the summer. So I saw this on Book Outlet, so I picked it up. This book is it's a chunker. Look how, this book is big, man. This is gonna take up like my whole bookshelf, this one series. It's ridiculous. So this is the 6th book in the Mortal Instruments series. So I grabbed that. I wouldn't necessarily say that I've been in a reading slump. I've been kind of just in a not reading mood. So I really wanted a bunch of books to just get me excited about reading again. And those books happen to be Colleen Hoover books. And I bought like all of them because a lot of them were on Book Outlet and I figured I'd grab them while I saw them. So I picked up Maybe Someday. This is the first one that I actually read by her, and I read it a couple months ago, and I thought it was adorable. It's one of those books where it's just, it makes you feel good, you fly through it, and it kind of introduced me to Colleen Hoover, and I really, really liked it. So I grabbed this one. In addition to, I picked up Hopeless and Losing Hope. Yup, I got these because I got Finding Cinderella last month, which apparently is a novella for these books. So I grabbed these. I already read them. I'm working my way out of my reading slump. And while I was on there, they also had Point of Retreat and This Girl, which is the 2nd and 3rd book in the Slammed series. So, of course, I had to go back to Books A Million and get Slammed because I can't have the second 2 books in a series without having the first one. So, you're welcome, Colleen Hoover, because I single-handedly bought almost all of your books this month. So that's what I got this month. Lots of Colleen Hoover, which is doing a hunky-dory at getting me out of my reading slump because her books are like candy. You just keep going. Even when you finish one, you're like, oh, I'll just read the next one. It'll be just as good. So, yeah, that's kind of how my month's gone. So that's gonna be it for this haul. Even though it's not technically the end of May yet, I'm gonna say that I'm cut off from buying books this month. That's enough. I'm gonna go back to my Colleen Hoover books, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.